Sitting with my legs crossed and pulled backward has become a habit of mine, but it's interesting how much this position can reveal about my state of mind. It's not just a casual choice. It often signals caution or discomfort in a situation. Think about it. When I'm in a meeting or a social gathering and I find myself in this position, it's usually because I'm feeling a bit on edge. My body is instinctively trying to create a barrier, a way to protect myself from whatever is happening around me. It's fascinating how our body language communicates so much without saying a word. When I cross my legs and pull them back, it's like my body is sending out a signal. I'm not entirely comfortable here. It's a subtle cue, but those who are attuned to nonverbal signals might pick up on it. They might notice that I'm not fully engaged or that I'm holding back. Now, let's add another layer to this. If I'm sitting like this and my foot starts shaking, that's a whole different story. The shaking foot is a classic sign of anxiety or impatience. It's almost like my body is trying to release some of that pin-up energy. I can feel it building up inside me, and my foot just starts to bounce. It's a physical manifestation of what's going on in my mind. I might be waiting for a response, feeling the pressure of a deadline, or just anxious about the situation at hand. It's intriguing how these little movements can tell a story. I might be sitting in a room full of people, but if I'm crossing my legs and shaking my foot, I'm not as calm as I might appear. It's a reminder that we all have our ways of coping with discomfort. Some people might fidget with their hands, while others might tap their fingers on the table. For me, it's all about that crossed leg and the restless foot. Understanding these signals can be incredibly useful, not just for myself, but for those around me. If I notice someone else sitting in a similar position, I can gauge their comfort level and adjust my approach. Maybe they need a little reassurance or a change in the topic to ease the tension. In a world where communication often relies on words, it's easy to overlook the power of body language. But these subtle cues can enhance our interactions and deepen our understanding of one another. So, the next time I find myself sitting with my legs crossed and my foot shaking, I'll take a moment to reflect on what that might mean. It's a reminder to check in with myself and perhaps even share that feeling with someone else, creating a space for open dialogue and connection.